This episode of Faux Pals was brought to you by Adult Braces. Are you insecure about other parts of your body? Draw all the attention to your mouth with Adult Braces.
I didn't know then, but I know now. Chuck and Murph are faux pals. Chuck and Murph are faux pals.
Hey, what up, everybody? Welcome to Faux Pals, a show about fake friends and real friendship. My name is Chuck R.
And I'm Murph P.
And in the interest of getting to know each other better,
And for you guys to get to know us.
yeah, we wrote each other's intros today. See what we know about each other. See what we can tell you about each other.
Yeah. So I wrote Chuck's intro, and Chuck wrote my intro, and we're going to be reading it for the first time, kind of like on Weekend Update joke swap. So, Chuck, I will send you your intro now, and really tell the people about yourself.
I'm excited to. Hey, everyone. My name is Chuck R. A fun fact about moi is that every time I make a paper airplane, I somehow end up using an entire roll of duct tape. Experts have come to deem this the Chuck method. You're probably thinking the tape is used in a way to help the plane propel through the air, but it actually weighs it down so much that it crashes to the ground immediately.
Oh.
The average flight time for my paper airplanes is 1.3 seconds, but at this point, I'm too scared to make a paper airplane sans duct tape. I'm scared that if the experts find out that I've abandoned the Chuck method, they'll rename it, and the only thing named after me will be the sandwich at my local cafe. For those wondering, the Chuck sandwich is rye bread, Swiss cheese, and 14 cups of vinegar. It tastes like straight ass! I want something else to be named after me so bad, and thus the Chuck method continues to burden my life. Thanks for listening to this episode, and we'll be back next week.
Did you end the episode there?
Yeah, I think that's going to be it for us, so...
Well, I didn't get to introduce myself.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I guess I jumped the gun a little bit. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm going to read my introduction right now. Dear loyal listener, my name is Murph P. To get to know me, I'm about to share 8 facts about my life. Number 1, I'm what scientists call number dyslexic. Number 2, I hate the smell of maraschino cherries, but I also hate the taste. Number 2, of the two of us, I'm often self-referred to as the social one.
Self-referred to.
Yeah, I call myself the social one. Number 3, I think flag days are most important holidays, but not just for the American flag, but for safety flags and flags on boats as well.
On boats?
Yeah, I guess those are different from American flags and
Yeah, most boat flags I see are like, watch out, it's windy.
or like pirate flags.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good boat flag.
Number
Continue.
6, my favorite store is American Eagle or Forever 21. I just can't choose, I guess.
Are you supposed to have one favorite?
It's American Eagle or Forever 21.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah, depending on the day. Number 22. I just don't get the numbers. Yeah. My favorite position is 69. Number 71. I think Bethany Frankel is a hero.
Bethany Frankel? She invented Skinny Pop popcorn. She's responsible for the Skinny Girl brand. That gave a lot of people eating disorders.
I think she's a hero.
She was on The Apprentice.
Was she?
Yeah.
Was she a celebrity?
You think that she's a
I mean,
hero?
yeah, she's my hero. I of course, yeah. I don't know her whole story. I just think that what she did for popcorn is good. I can enjoy the popcorn. Yeah, I can enjoy the popcorn without being a fan of the effects it has on people's bodies and self-image.
People's bodies, not your bodies, people's bodies. Ooh. Womp womp. Anyway.
Well, that's us.
It's about time. Yeah, thank you for getting to know us. It's about time we introduce you to our very first game, Spin the Bottle. It's a player favorite here at Faux Pals, and let's get right to the game.
Well, I'll explain the rules for those who don't know.
Oh, sure, for sure.
Yeah. So basically, I'll spin the bottle, and whoever it lands on, I have to give a little kiss to.
French. You gotta French them.
Is that a new rule, or is that?
It's Friday Frenchin'.
It's Friday where you are. It's Saturday for me.
Well, the fires.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right. We don't have a song for spin the bottle, so I'm just gonna spin the bottle.
Yeah, just spin that bottle, bro. Whoa. That's a powerful spin.
Yeah, I'm really strong.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's going.
I hope it. I wonder who's it gonna land on.
Oh, it's still going.
Whoa, dude. You're strong. Oh, landed on you. Spin again.
All right.
Didn't want to sit. You didn't want to spin it any softer this time.
I can't go. That's as hard as I can go, or as soft as I can go. Wow, it's so loud. I can't even really hear you.
Strength. Oh, ended on me.
Again?
Oh, I guess rules are rules.
Hey, happy first episode, buddy.
Happy first episode.
Ow!
Sorry. Anyway, that was a good first game. Now I'm all ready for more episode.
All right.
Is anybody else sweaty?
I'm a little bit sweaty.
I'm a little bit sweaty now.
All right.
Watching that bottle spin.
Yeah. So this next game is really important to me. We all know how much Murph loves basketball.
Yep, we know how much you love basketball.
Yeah, me, Murph. And his favorite, my favorite team. Me, Murph. My favorite team in basketball is the Harlem Globetrotters. And they don't really like play in the NBA. They kind of do their own thing. They specialize mostly in trick shots.
Yeah, it's a well-known fact. Murph is a Globetrotters guy. Chuck is a Washington Generals guy. You know, it's a rivalry that goes on as long as we've been friends, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like if you bet on the Generals, the payout could be huge.
Yeah,
if they win.
I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting on that parlay every week.
Waiting for the Globetrotters to slip up.
You know, the Washington Generals have won one game against the Harlem Globetrotters in their 30-year rivalry. Back in 1983. Yeah,
Globetrotters on top.
So back to this parlay business. I'm gonna make $1 billion one day if I just keep betting $5,000 every week on the Washington Generals. They are bound to win.
There's a precedented win.
Yeah.
You know, since I want to be a Globetrotter so bad, I think it would be fun if we just talk about what we would do if we were on the Globetrotters. And here's the song for it.
Harlem Globetrotters. Basketball. Play basketball. Play basketball. Play basketball. Dunking would be easier if I had a trampoline. Trampoline. Trampoline.
That's it. That's good. That's good. I hadn't heard that before. A lot of this show is surprises to the both of us. So I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah. Can you believe it only took one draft of writing?
Yeah, you do that on GarageBand?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. All right. So let's get into the game.
Okay, I guess I'll go first.
Yeah, you go first.
All right, if I was on the Harlem Globetrotters, I'd probably... Okay, so picture a basketball court, and then in the middle of the court, like by the half court, is a huge tank of water. And then inside, there's a scuba diver. So that's where we're starting.
Yeah, big tank of water, scuba diver inside.
Yeah, scuba diver. And then scuba diver swims to the top of the tank, and it's an open tank. And then with the basketball in hand, pulls off the scuba mask. It's me.
It's you and you're out. Your head is out of the tank at least.
My head is out of the tank, and I kind of have the ball also out of the tank.
The ball floats.
Yeah, the ball floats. But I guess I forgot that, but I was holding it.
Yeah, it propelled you up.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the ball floats.
And then I'm holding the ball, and then I throw it at a trampoline that's on the other side of the court, not at the net, but there's kind of like an angled trampoline. I throw it at the trampoline, and then the time it takes for the ball to hit the trampoline and bounce back, I'm in full Globetrotter attire. I've completely changed.
So you've stripped from
my
gear.
Wetsuit, and scuba gear.
And was your Globetrotter uniform underneath that, or did you have to do a full change?
It was underneath that.
Okay, preparedness.
Yeah. Okay, so the ball bounces back from the trampoline. I catch it half court, and then I throw it at another trampoline on the opposite side of the court. So that gives me time. So because the first time I threw it, it was for me to change. And the second time is for me to get out of the tank. I climb a ladder, pick it up, the ball that's bouncing back. You follow?
You changed while you were still in the tank.
Yeah, exactly. And then
you're still soaking wet.
Yeah, now I'm out of the tank, catch the basketball that I threw from the second time, and I do like a layup.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. That'd be awesome if you were a Globetrotter and you did that.
That'd be so cool if I did that.
God, if I were a Harlem Globetrotter, I'd probably be a lot happier than I am now. But my trick would be, I'd probably start at the 3-point line, but the other team's 3-point line. So 75% court shot type deal.
Right.
But I would pump fake, and I would go, oh. You thought I was gonna shoot, but I'm not gonna shoot. I'm actually gonna pass to my boy. And then he would dribble it down the court and dunk it normal.
So you're in your fantasy Globetrotter scenario. You're not the one scoring.
No, I'm a helpful member of a unit. I don't see myself as like the number one guy. Because in my dream Harlem Globetrotter scenario, I'm not like team captain.
That's a lot of responsibility. I guess that's a lot.
That's a lot of responsibility. Yeah, I'd probably play a pretty normal game of basketball.
So wait. So what you're doing is you're starting basically at the start of the court. You're pump faking.
Yeah, well, I imagine I get the ball because the other team tried to score in their basket.
Oh, so you got like a rebound. And people think you're going to do like a almost half court shot.
People think I'm going to do a most court shot, but I'm actually just going to pass it to my boy, and he's going to dribble it down the court and dunk it normal style.
And the person who's dunking it's not doing anything spectacular with.
No, we're trying to win the game.
Yeah,
we're playing against the very dangerous Washington Generals. So they've won a game. You don't want to give them any opportunity.
That's true. They do have one precedented win.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
And
that would be cool.
Yeah. Can I go again?
Yeah.
If I was a Harlem Globetrotter
in this scenario, I have an idea.
Yes, I will. I will pass you the ball. Yeah. If I were a Harlem Globetrotter, I would pass you the ball so that we didn't win, and my parlay hits as I bet on the Washington Generals.
That has been If I Was a Harlem Globetrotter.
Thank you.
Harlem Globetrotters. Basketball. Play basketball. Play basketball. Play basketball. Dunking would be easier if I had a trampoline. Trampoline.
Hi, my name is Chuck R. I'm a traveling salesman here to ask you to buy Airbnb. The company's not doing so hot right now, and we need new investors. So if you want to buy shares of Airbnb, you can do that from me here at your front door. What do you say?
Sorry, my mom says I'm not allowed to talk to strangers.
Buy it!
That's me slamming the door.
Thank you. This has been fake ads. Oh, I mean real ads.
Now no one's gonna know that Airbnb did actually give us money.
We would do real ads on the show if anybody prompted us to do that.
Yeah, so if anyone has a drop shipping
company or like
OnlyFans,
a Depop shop, yeah,
or even if you have another podcast.
If you have another podcast, we would love to promote your podcast. You would only have to give us $13 each.
Yeah, that's a good rate. If anyone has a thing that they want our friends to know about,
give us $13 each.
$13, yeah, and we'll shout it out. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we're going into our last segment of the game show. Welcome to Fauxley Challenge. For those not in the know, Murph and I both went to film school, so we know a thing or two about Foley.
Mm-hmm.
Foley is when you make sound effects from other stuff.
If the client wanted you to like do something like water bottle crumple, I would, use Foley and do something like that. That's Foley.
Yeah, it's sound effects. Yeah. So Murph and I are going to give each other challenges to find something in our room to create a Foley landscape. And we're going to have 2 minutes to acquire these things. And you're not even going to notice the time has passed because we're going to edit out the part where we're going and getting our stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were going to present our Foley to you.
Cool. Chuck, do you have an assignment for me?
I do. Your Foley challenge is the running of the bulls through a china shop.
Oh, that's clever. Like the expression.
Like the expression.
Okay. And Chuck, using just materials from around your room, you have to recreate a typewriter being smashed by a hammer.
Okay, and the clock starts now.
Okay, and we're back. All right, for those who don't know, I guess for those who forgot, Chuck's sound effect is that it is a typewriter being smashed by a hammer. Take it away, Chuck.
Okay, and action. Oh, this typewriter keeps sticking keys. I hate it so much, and I'm going to destroy it with my hammer. Ugh. And scene.
That was pretty good.
I felt pretty good about that.
Yeah.
For you curious ears out there, that was the sound of me destroying my typewriter with a hammer.
Oh, so you just did it.
Yeah. Well, I took a page out of your crinkling the water bottle playbook, and
well, they weren't supposed to know about that, but it's okay.
Yeah. All right.
My turn.
I would give myself a 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah. You know what we can do? We can have it be interactive. Vote in the comments of the podcast who's full, and I haven't even gone yet. Vote whose is better, and if mine is significantly worse, just forget I said that.
Okay.
All right.
And to set it up, Murph's challenge was the running of the bulls through a china shop.
All right. Action. I love running this china shop in España. That's today? Oh, my china! Scene.
Oh, that's good. I really felt like we were in Spain.
Well, here's the challenge that I had that you kind of presented me with. China, I think breaking has a very distinct something breaking noise, more so than a typewriter being smashed does. And I'm not going to break glass in my room.
So there's no commitment.
I think it's still.
I guess that's what Foley is. Foley is about using other things to make it sound like other things. So, I guess on that part I can't fault you, but I can fault you on it didn't really sound like glass was breaking.
No, I don't think any of.
Can I ask you?
Yeah.
You use coins?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used a lot of coins.
Yeah. I think it worked better for you than it did for me.
I think coins are great for stuff breaking.
Yeah.
All right, give us the Foley breakdown. What'd you use?
Okay, yeah. So what I did was I used this jar of coins that I have. Not very effectively, I don't think. I kind of just dropped it on the ground, and then I had this book. And I don't want to say what book it is because they didn't pay us. That I slammed on my table to kind of have the sound of the bowls coming, which really just sounds like a book being slammed on a table. I thought it would be a little deeper of a noise. I thought it would have more bass to it. And then I had this canister of tennis balls that I don't know where it went, but it doesn't really matter because it's a podcast. Then I also slammed on the table. So a lot of it was slamming on the table, and then crashing was intended.
I'll give you my audio breakdown, my Foley breakdown.
Yeah, please.
I have this coffee cup full of pens and pencils, and I was kind of slamming that on the table for sure. A lot of you're hitting stuff, you're breaking stuff, you're gonna slam stuff on the table. That's just how it goes.
Yeah, and we both had very, I guess, violent.
Yeah, maybe we work on that next week. Maybe we present each other softer things to do, like gentle walk through a meadow. So that's a little pens in a coffee cup.
Yeah.
And then the interesting thing that I did, in addition to that, was I filled up a Senor Frog's liter of beer jar with lighters that I've collected and a handful of coins, and I shook it around, kind of creating. That's what you
did with your grandma's birthday gift?
Yes. She sent me to Senor Frog's, so I got touched inappropriately, super drunk, and then I threw up for 6 hours in my cousin's hotel bathroom. And now I have this fun souvenir I can make Foley with.
Shout out Nana.
This is the end of the Foley challenge.
Yeah, and I guess the end of the podcast. Yeah,
that's Foley for end of the segment.
Record scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess for the next episode, I'll have songs for every game we play.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us on this inaugural episode of Faux Pals.
Faux Pals with Chuck and Murph.
With Chuck and Murph. We hope that you had fun, and we hope that our wife listens.
Chuck and Murph are Faux Pals.